on to another feature, the movement of transitions by drag and drop in the ProtoExplorer. So as most of you probably have noticed, many elements in the ProtoExplorer can be moved by drag and drop, but transitions have not been one of them for various reasons. But now that has been implemented. And a common scenario that you may have seen is that you are creating a substate machine where all the substates have a transition, and after a while you realize that, oh, they are exactly the same. You shouldn't have them on this level in 3 copies, but you should instead have them on the enclosing parent state or composite state. So previously it was necessary to select this transition. Then you need to copy the code snippet. That can be quite long, of course, both the effect in particular, but also the guard. And then you need to also remember the triggers, delete it, and recreate it on the parent state, and paste all those code snippets back. So that was quite tedious. So what we've done now is that you can take the transition here in the ProtoExplorer and just drag it and drop it on the parent state. And you can see it jumped here in the state machine, and now you can just go there and delete the 2 others that now are superfluous, since you have it now on 1 level up. Of course, it can also happen the opposite, that you want to move something from a container state down into the substate machines, simply because you put it by mistake on the wrong state. If you can also, of course, move it completely outside the current state machine. So, for example, if you would try to move this transition from the red state in this capsule traffic light to another capsule, it is possible, but in this case, it's common that you get this dialog that transition triggers will be deleted. And the reason is that in most cases, the events that are, or the events and ports referenced by the triggers of the move transitions may not be accessible in the new context. And then we handle it by deleting them, and you can then recreate them again, pointing at the correct ports and events in the new context. But still, the benefit here is that you will get the effect, and the GAR code will remain the same. So you don't have to change there anything. And finally, we should also maybe note that it's working also in passive class state machines. So here, for example, you have a class that is a passive class, and you can move states in the same way here. And what happens if you're moving an external transition like this, for example, I'm moving T1 now to state 3, is that initially it becomes a self-transition, because we only have 1 drop target, so we need to make it like this. And then you can move one of the ends to something else. So it's like a 2-step operation. Currently, it's only move that is implemented. We plan in the future to also support copy paste, because that's of course also useful in many cases when you want to duplicate transitions in multiple state machines. Any questions about this feature about moving transitions?